Is it really true that black widow venom is so potent? The black widow spider is notorious for its deadly bite. And it's not just a myth. In fact, the venom of a black widow is a staggering 15 times more potent than that of a rattlesnake. This means that if a black widow injects its venom, the effects can be extremely serious. However, there's a twist. While its venom is incredibly strong, the spider only injects a tiny amount during a bite, which is why many people might not feel the immediate danger. The venom contains a mix of neurotoxins, which can affect the nervous system, leading to symptoms such as severe pain, muscle cramps, and in some cases, even death if left untreated. Thankfully, fatalities from black widow bites are rare, especially with modern medical care. So while they have a fearsome reputation, being aware of their behavior and habitats can help you avoid these intriguing yet dangerous creatures in the wild. They truly are a fascinating part of nature's complex web. Here's what actually happens when you share your ballot. In several countries, including the United States, it's illegal to post a picture of your completed election ballot. These laws are in place to protect the integrity of the voting process, preventing issues like vote selling and coercion. When people share their ballots, they might unknowingly encourage others to pay for votes or pressure friends and family to vote a certain way. Such activities undermine the fairness of elections and can lead to severe consequences. Depending on where you live, if you break this law, you might face fines or other penalties. The intent behind sharing the image also matters. If it looks like you're trying to influence someone's vote or promote a candidate, the consequences could be even harsher. So next time you think about taking that snapshot, remember the potential risks and keep your vote personal. Can a gene really stop body odor? A 2013 study from the University of Bristol revealed that the ABCC11 gene plays a surprising role in whether people have underarm odor. Individuals with this specific gene can go through life without the need for deodorant, which is quite fascinating. Approximately 75% of East Asians carry this gene, allowing many to enjoy a natural scent freedom that others might not experience. The study found that the gene's influence on sweat composition reduces the growth of odor-causing bacteria. Interestingly, while deodorants are a staple in many people's lives, those with ABCC11 have a biological advantage, leading to questions about body care practices across different cultures. What else might our genes reveal about human health and habits? Did you know Tesla offers insurance based on your driving habits? In an innovative move to boost safety, Tesla has rolled out its own car insurance service. This isn't just any insurance. It uses real-time vehicle data to evaluate risks and set premium rates. By continually monitoring driving behaviors, Tesla can reward safer drivers with lower insurance costs. So if you tend to follow speed limits and avoid hard braking, you could find yourself paying less. This system means that premiums now reflect how safely you drive instead of relying on traditional factors like age or credit scores. It's an exciting development in the insurance industry, giving drivers a fresh incentive to improve their habits. Who wouldn't want to save money while promoting safer roads? With this unique approach, Tesla is not only protecting drivers, but is also reshaping how we think about car insurance. Surprising wedding fact: expensive ceremonies can lead to divorce. A study from Emory University revealed that couples who splurge on their weddings are more likely to face divorce down the road. It turns out that when couples blow over $20,000 on their big day, they often find themselves struggling to keep their marriage intact. Why is this? One reason is financial stress. Starting a marriage with a heavy wedding debt can create tension and conflict early on, which is a common trigger for divorce. Instead of spending a fortune on a lavish celebration, couples might find that investing in their relationship, like taking a thoughtful honeymoon or even setting aside money for shared goals, builds a stronger foundation. This insight shifts the focus from a flashy wedding to nurturing the love and connection that truly matter. So maybe it's time to rethink that over-the-top celebration and consider what really counts when embarking on a lifelong adventure together. Turns out the truth is that snakes hear vibrations. The classic image of a cobra swaying to a snake charmer's flute is a captivating illusion. In reality, snakes are nearly deaf to airborne sounds because they lack external ears and eardrums. Instead, they respond primarily to low-frequency ground vibrations, which they perceive through their jawbones, effectively transforming them into living motion sensors. When a snake seems to follow the flute, it is not the music it hears, but the vibrations caused by the charmer's movements and the motion of the instrument itself. If the charmer stands still for too long, the snake quickly loses interest and becomes less engaged. This remarkable sensitivity enables snakes to detect not just the movements of nearby prey, but also subtle seismic activity, alerting them to potential dangers. Essentially, the myth of musical snakes overshadows their true auditory capabilities. Rather than dancing to sound, they are in tune with the heartbeat of the earth beneath them. Who knew that what we perceive as a mesmerizing performance is essentially a response to vibrations? Dare to try tarantula pizza in Cambodia? This unusual dish is not your typical pizza. In fact, one restaurant took culinary adventure to the next level by topping their pizzas with real tarantulas. Imagine biting into a slice that is both cheesy and crunchy, all while experiencing the unique texture of the eight-legged arachnid. Tarantulas have been enjoyed as a snack in Cambodian culture for years, often deep-fried in season. But now they've found their way onto a crispy pizza crust. It might sound unsettling to some, but many locals and adventurous eaters embrace this quirky food trend. If you're visiting Cambodia and feeling brave, why not step outside your comfort zone? Besides being a conversation starter, this pizza showcases how different cultures approach food, transforming something that might scare some into a delicacy. Are you ready for this bold flavor adventure? Here's something incredible about Philadelphia's pretzel law. In the city of brotherly love, a quirky regulation prohibits the sale of pretzels in bags. This unusual rule highlights Philadelphia's rich history with this iconic snack, which has long been a favorite among locals and tourists alike. Traditionally, soft pretzels have been sold by street vendors, served fresh and warm, creating the perfect on-the-go snack. The law is believed to ensure that everyone experiences the authentic flavor and texture of a freshly baked pretzel, rather than a dried-out version that might come prepackaged. Interestingly, this regulation is just one example of how the city loves to celebrate its culinary roots. So if you find yourself in Philadelphia, be sure to grab a soft pretzel from a vendor and taste why this law exists. Wouldn't you want to experience the magic of a freshly baked pretzel while strolling through the historic streets? Here's something incredible have you ever thought about ancient Roman education? In ancient Rome, education for the elite wasn't just about reading and writing. It revolved around three essential arts: grammar, rhetoric, and logic. Grammar helps students master language, enabling them to communicate clearly and effectively. Imagine learning to construct compelling sentences that captivate your audience. Rhetoric, known as the art of persuasion, taught Romans how to sway opinions and win arguments through powerful speeches. This skill proved crucial for participating in political debates and legal discussions, which were significant aspects of Roman life. Meanwhile, logic involved studying reasoning processes that trained young minds to think critically, analyze arguments, and identify flaws in reasoning. By mastering grammar, rhetoric, and logic, educated Romans laid a strong foundation for their careers as influential leaders and persuasive speakers. It's remarkable how these skills not only shaped the Roman world, but also laid the groundwork for modern education. Today, those same techniques are essential in writing, debating, and even everyday communication. Next time you express your thoughts, remember, you're connected to an ancient tradition that began in the bustling streets of Rome. Have you ever wondered why the sun rules our solar system? The sun constitutes a staggering 99.89% of the entire solar system's mass, acting as the gravitational anchor that holds everything together. Imagine a giant magnet in space, pulling all the planets, moons, asteroids, and comets into orbit. This enormous ball of gas and plasma is about 330,000 times heavier than Earth, which means its gravity is incredibly strong. Without the sun, we wouldn't have the familiar seasonal changes, daylight, or even life as we know it. The energy it emits drives weather patterns on Earth, fuels photosynthesis in plants, and keeps our planet at just the right temperature to sustain life. The sheer size and mass of the sun make it a fascinating object of study, helping astronomers understand not only our solar system, but also the formation of other solar systems in the universe. So next time you bask in the sunlight, remember the immense power and importance of our sun. Is it really true that bumblebee bats are tiny marvels? The bumblebee bat, also known as Kitty's hog-nosed bat, holds the title of the world's smallest mammal. Weighing between 0.05 to 0.07 ounces, these delicate creatures can fit comfortably in the palm of your hand. Their head-to-body length ranges from 1.14 to 1.29 inches, with a wingspan measuring about 5.1 to 5.7 inches. Found primarily in Thailand and Myanmar, these unique bats thrive in limestone caves, where they roost together in small colonies. Despite their minuscule size, they have a big role in the ecosystem, helping to keep insect populations in check as they feast on tiny insects. Their smallness makes them vulnerable to habitat loss, raising concerns for their future. Learning more about these fascinating creatures can help us protect them. What other amazing creatures might be hiding in plain sight? Most people don't know this, but Kabak transforms dining. This innovative augmented reality app, available in the US, takes the guesswork out of ordering. Imagine being able to see a dish in stunning 3D right on your table before making a choice. By simply pointing your smartphone at a table, Kabak displays menu items in detailed, life-size models, bringing them to life in ways that photos just can't match. This technology enhances the dining experience, allowing diners to visualize not just the size and presentation, but also the ingredients of various dishes. No more surprises when your food arrives. Whether you're curious about how a burger looks, or if that salad truly has all those ingredients, Kabak helps you make informed choices. Plus, it adds a fun, interactive element to dining out or ordering in. As restaurants adapt to this tech-savvy world, Kabak is setting the stage for a more engaging way to experience food. Are you ready to revolutionize your next meal? Believe it or not, camels rule the Australian outback. These fascinating animals were introduced to Australia in the 1840s to help explorers navigate the dry, harsh landscapes of the outback. At that time, they were the perfect solution for carrying heavy loads thanks to their incredible ability to go without water for long periods. But what started as a helping hand quickly turned into something bigger. Today, Australia is home to over 1 million feral camels. These wild camels have adapted remarkably well to their new environment, thriving in the arid conditions. Interestingly, they have become quite a problem for local ecosystems, as they graze on native plants and compete with wildlife for resources. Despite the challenges they present, camels have become a part of Australia's unique story. So how did these majestic creatures go from helpers to a wild population? Here's what actually happens when you grow pineapples. Pineapples are fascinating fruits that grow at a steady rate of about 1 inch each month. This means patience is key in pineapple cultivation, as it takes time for them to reach their full size. To thrive, these tropical plants need warm temperatures and plenty of sunlight, making them perfect for sunny gardens or greenhouses in warmer climates. When growing pineapples, it's important to keep the soil well drained and adequately watered, yet not soggy. Careful tending is crucial, as even small changes in their environment can affect growth. If you're thinking of growing pineapples at home, be prepared for the long journey of nurturing these spiky delights, which can take up to 2 years to bear fruit. Are you ready to dive into your own pineapple adventure? Did you know that supercentenarians are incredibly rare? A supercentenarian is someone who has reached the astonishing age of 110 years or older, and they make up about 1 in every 1,000 centenarians. This means that while many people celebrate their 100th birthday, only a few will go on to live past 110. What's even more fascinating is that many supercentenarians enjoy good health and live without typical age-related diseases, such as heart problems or dementia, for much of their lives. Scientists study these remarkable individuals to understand the secrets behind their longevity. They often attribute their long lives to a mix of genetics, lifestyle choices, and positive social connections. So could embracing certain habits inspired by supercentenarians help us age gracefully? The research continues, but one thing is clear. Reaching such an age is a remarkable milestone, full of stories and wisdom. Prepare to be amazed by human history. As of 2022, it is estimated that a staggering 109 billion humans have died throughout our history. That's about 93.8% of all the people who have ever lived. Imagine all those lives, stories, and experiences that have come and gone. This number shows how we've evolved as a species, from our early days as simple hunter-gatherers to today's complex societies. Every generation has contributed to what we know now, but the majority of these individuals are no longer with us. Can you picture the ancient civilizations, the philosophers and the pioneers whose ideas shaped our world? Each of them, now just a name in the history books, played a role in the tapestry of humanity. It's a reminder of both our fleeting existence and the incredible journey of human experience. How does this perspective change how you see your own life and its impact? Turns out the truth is that hearts guide traffic. In the Icelandic city of Akureyri, traffic lights have taken a sweet twist by showcasing hearts instead of the usual red circles. This creative approach emerged after the 2008 economic crisis to help uplift the spirits of the community. By replacing the traditional signals with heart shapes, the initiative aimed to promote a sense of joy and positivity among residents and visitors alike. It's not just a quirky design. These heart-shaped lights symbolize hope and resilience, reminding everyone of the community's strong bond and ability to overcome difficulties. As locals and tourists stop at these unique lights, they're treated to a delightful experience, which adds a touch of warmth to their journey. The hearts stand out in contrast to Akureyri's breathtaking landscapes, making it a charming destination where love and hope can literally light the way. Is it really true that a bracelet can read the Bible? Absolutely. The innovative Bible bracelet offers a unique way for people to engage with Scripture on the go. Designed as a stylish accessory, this bracelet features a built-in audio playback device that allows users to listen to Bible readings whenever they want. With Bluetooth connectivity, it easily pairs with your smartphone or other devices, making it super convenient. Imagine being able to immerse yourself in inspirational passages while you walk, drive, or even unwind at home. The discreet design means you can wear it confidently without drawing attention to its techie features. This blend of fashion and functionality brings the ancient words of the Bible into modern life, making spiritual connection accessible anytime. Whether you're commuting or enjoying quiet moments, the Bible bracelet serves as a personal reminder of faith and inspiration. Who knew a bracelet could share such powerful messages? This might surprise you. Sloths sleep a lot. Did you know these fascinating creatures can snooze for 15 to 18 hours every single day? Sloths can live for up to 30 years, and their extensive napping is a key part of their survival strategy. Living in the treetops of Central and South America, they've developed an energy-efficient lifestyle, moving slowly and deliberately. This slow pace helps them conserve energy, which is crucial since their diet consists mainly of leaves that provide very little nutrition. By conserving energy, sloths can go long periods without eating. Plus, their sluggish movements make them less noticeable to predators. While they might seem lazy, this unique lifestyle is a clever adaptation to their environment. So the next time you think about sloths, remember how their sleepy habits are all part of a fascinating survival strategy in the wild. Amazing news about growing new teeth. A groundbreaking drug developed in Japan could change the way we think about dental health forever. Imagine a future where losing a tooth doesn't mean dealing with uncomfortable dentures or dental implants. This innovative treatment, which is expected to be available by 2030, aims to encourage the body to grow brand new teeth naturally. Researchers believe that this could be a game changer for millions of people who have lost their teeth due to injury, decay, or other reasons. Instead of relying on temporary solutions, patients may soon be able to regenerate perfect, natural teeth. This breakthrough not only represents significant progress in dental medicine, but also has the potential to improve the quality of life for countless individuals. Picture a world where dental visits can focus on maintaining what you have instead of replacing what you've lost. As scientists continue to refine this exciting treatment, we can only wonder how it will transform oral care and the way we smile in the near future. What drove Daniel Day-Lewis in The Last of the Mohicans? This talented actor took his commitment to realism to the next level by actually living in the forest for months. To prepare for his role as Hawkeye, Day-Lewis completely immersed himself in nature, hunting for his own food and steering clear of modern comforts. This intense approach meant more than just acting. He truly embraced the lifestyle of a frontiersman. Imagine waking up in a tent, surrounded by trees, and figuring out how to craft wooden canoes by hand. His determination didn't stop there. He even learned survival skills to help him understand what life would have been like in the 1700s. By doing this, he brought authenticity to his performance that few actors can achieve. This level of dedication shines through on screen, making his portrayal unforgettable. Day-Lewis's transformation inspires actors and fans alike to appreciate the lengths one might go to for a role. Would you be willing to give up modern conveniences for your dream job? Hard to believe, but peanuts aren't actually nuts. Peanuts belong to the legume family, which includes lentils and chickpeas, and they grow underground inside a pod. This unique growing method sets them apart from traditional nuts like almonds and hazelnuts, which grow on trees. Originating from South America, peanuts have traveled the globe and become a favorite snack and ingredient in many cuisines. You'll find them in everything from creamy peanut butter to crunchy snacks, and even in savory Asian dishes. The flavor and versatility of peanuts have made them not just delicious, but also a staple in many diets. Besides being tasty, peanuts are packed with protein, healthy fats, and essential vitamins and minerals, making them a great choice for anyone seeking nutritious options. Isn't it fascinating how something so common can have such an interesting background? Prepare to be amazed by the jewelry cooler. This innovative invention by Matt Benedetto offers a refreshing solution for those sweltering summer days when comfort is a must. Imagine wearing your favorite jewelry, like necklaces or earrings, but feeling uncomfortably hot because of the heat. Benedetto's clever design connects to your air conditioning system and directs cool air to private areas, ensuring you stay comfortable while looking fabulous. It's perfect for those who want to maintain their style without sacrificing comfort. This jewelry cooler not only helps keep you cool, but also adds a touch of luxury to your summer wardrobe. Now you'll never have to choose between fashion and comfort again. Want to be the trendsetter among your friends with a brand new way to enjoy summer? This amazing invention makes sure you can shine and stay breezy, all at the same time. Did you know that gorillas are our close relatives? Gorillas share an astonishing 98.3% of their DNA with humans, making them genetically closer to us than even chimpanzees. This remarkable genetic similarity helps scientists understand various aspects of human evolution and behavior. Standing tall at around 6 feet and weighing up to 440 pounds, male gorillas are the largest primates on Earth. Their impressive size doesn't give a complete picture of their behavior. Gorillas are gentle giants, often seen playing and bonding with their families in the wild. Living in family groups led by a dominant silverback male, they exhibit strong social structures and caring relationships. Observing their interactions can teach us about empathy and communication, reminding us of our shared ancestry. Isn't it fascinating to think about how closely related we are to these incredible creatures? Discover the intriguing life of Warna Osley Wardle. Born in the 17th century, Warna Osley Wardle holds a fascinating place in history, especially for those interested in genealogy. She was married to William from Orans, a detail that hints at their lives and connections during a time of great change in Europe. The 17th century was marked by exploration, scientific advancements, and social upheaval, making it an exciting period for anyone studying history. Warna's marriage to William could also reflect the social dynamics of the era, possibly revealing insights into family connections, local politics, or even trade routes. Historians and genealogists alike can find her story rich with the potential for deeper understanding of the lives of people in that time. What might we learn about Warna's world if we could peek into her life? Did you know the world's longest noodle is over 9,000 feet? In 2017, a Chinese food company called Shangnian Foodcomer Liddy set an astonishing record by creating a noodle that spanned a jaw-dropping 9,943 feet. This incredible culinary feat required 88 pounds of flour and 6.9 gallons of water, showcasing both the skill of the chefs and the magic of traditional noodle-making techniques. After 17 hours of meticulous preparation, the epic noodle was finally ready to be enjoyed. But what happened to all that pasta? The noodle was expertly divided into 400 dishes, allowing employees to share in the amazing accomplishment. This remarkable event not only highlights the rich history of noodles in Chinese cuisine, but also demonstrates the creativity and teamwork that goes into making such an extraordinary dish. Imagine sitting down to a plate of noodle that stretches longer than 3 football fields. Isn't it fascinating how food can bring people together while also pushing the boundaries of what we think is possible? You won't believe this about the Andromeda Galaxy. This stunning spiral galaxy, located a mere 2.537 million light-years from Earth, is a true cosmic neighbor to our Milky Way. When you gaze up at the night sky, the Andromeda Galaxy can actually be seen with the naked eye, appearing as a faint, fuzzy patch. It's the largest galaxy in our local group, which includes over 50 galaxies and is home to an estimated 1 trillion stars. Astronomers believe that Andromeda will eventually collide with the Milky Way in about 4.5 billion years, merging into one gigantic galaxy. This collision will change the night sky dramatically for any future inhabitants of Earth or nearby planets. Fascinated by the thought of our galactic destiny, the beauty and magnitude of Andromeda remind us of the vastness of the universe and our small but significant place within it. Ever wondered about the longest one-syllable word? The word screeched has earned the title of the longest one-syllable word in the English language, which may catch you by surprise. This fascinating term is not only a linguistic curiosity, but also showcases how much sound can be packed into a single beat. Imagine a word that conveys a sharp, sudden noise, and you start to understand why screeched stands out. It combines the sounds of S, C, air, ia, cha, and d into one smooth yet punchy utterance. What's even more interesting is how words like this challenge our understanding of syllables and pronunciation. In a language filled with multi-syllable words, finding a one-syllable heavyweight like screeched highlights the richness and complexity of English. Next time you hear a sudden, screeching sound, think about this remarkable word that encapsulates it all. Isn't language just full of surprises? Prepare to be amazed by fizzy watermelons. Under certain conditions, watermelons can become surprisingly bubbly when they overripe. This happens because the sugars in the fruit ferment, generating carbon dioxide gas. When the watermelon is cut open, the built-up gas escapes rapidly, creating a fizzy fountain of sweet juice. Imagine slicing into a watermelon and watching it fizz and erupt like a mini fruit volcano. This unexpected phenomenon can certainly lead to a messy surprise at your summer picnic, but it also highlights the fascinating science of fermentation. If you're ever tempted to leave a watermelon sitting out too long, consider this. You might just end up hosting a juicy explosion instead of a refreshing treat. Who knew that our favorite summertime fruit could unleash such bubbly chaos? Ever wondered how long pythons really live? The Guinness World Records showcases a remarkable python named Medusa, celebrated as the longest living snake on record. While Medusa has dazzled many with her extraordinary age, most pythons only live about 20 to 25 years. Some can even reach 30 years in age, but the concept of a 100-year-old snake is far-fetched. Factors like habitat, diet, and health play crucial roles in a python's lifespan. In the wild, they face dangers from predators and environmental changes that can cut their lives short. Meanwhile, in captivity, where they receive regular care and protection, pythons can enjoy longer lives. This interesting contrast highlights the importance of environment when considering the longevity of these fascinating reptiles. So, next time you see a python, remember that while Medusa might set lofty standards, most still have their own averages to meet. Prepare to be amazed by a Chernobyl hero. On April 26, 1986, a catastrophic nuclear disaster unfolded at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine. And one of the first responders was firefighter Vladimir Provik. He rushed to contain the blaze, unaware of the extreme danger awaiting him. The intense radiation levels were off the charts, and despite the risks, he braved the situation to help save lives. Tragically, his heroism came with a heavy cost. The radiation exposure altered his eye color from brown to blue, a striking and eerie reminder of his ordeal. Just 15 days after that fateful day, Vladimir succumbed to severe radiation poisoning, illustrating the perilous conditions faced by those who respond to nuclear emergencies. His sacrifice exemplifies the bravery of first responders who put their lives on the line in dire situations. Today, let us remember not only the disaster, but also the courageous individuals like Provik, who faced unimaginable risks to protect others. What can we learn from their heroism? Flame of a candle creates tiny diamonds every second. It's hard to believe, but when you light a candle, you're not just lighting a wick, you're igniting a fascinating chemical reaction. Each second, that flame produces around 1.5 million diamond nanoparticles. These tiny diamonds, known for their strength and beauty, form from the carbon present in the candle wax. As the wax burns, the carbon atoms rearrange themselves in a special way due to the intense heat, leading to the creation of these nanoparticles. However, don't get too excited about collecting them. The heat of the flame causes these diamonds to burn away almost immediately, vanishing into thin air. This remarkable process shows us how even the simplest of things can possess extraordinary chemistry. It's a vivid reminder of the wonders that occur right in front of us, often without our notice. So next time you light a candle, think about those fleeting diamond particles dancing in the flame. Isn't that an incredible thought? Did you know that magnets can lead you astray? In 1981, a group of adventurers found themselves lost in a dense jungle, facing a dangerous situation when their compass suddenly malfunctioned. The culprit? A souvenir magnet one of them had purchased on a previous trip. This unexpected turn left them wandering aimlessly for 3 long days, battling the elements and their growing anxiety. Fortunately, not all hope was lost. A wise member of their group stepped up, sharing practical survival advice that proved invaluable. From gathering rainwater to foraging for edible plants, this knowledge helped the adventurers stay alive while they figured out a way back. Their experience teaches us an important lesson. Always be aware of how everyday items can impact our tools, and that knowledge from a trusted source can be the difference between survival and danger. Believe it or not, women forget childbirth pain. This remarkable phenomenon occurs thanks to a fascinating biological mechanism. After giving birth, many women experience a phenomenon known as postpartum memory loss, which affects how they remember the intense pain of labor. Research suggests that this memory lapse is not just a quirky side effect, but a vital adaptation that helps families grow. If mothers vividly recalled the pain, they might hesitate to have more children, ultimately slowing population growth. The brain seems to prioritize memories of joy, such as the newborn's first smile or gentle cuddles, while softening the recollection of pain. This balance can help mothers focus on nurturing their babies instead. It's nature's way of ensuring that the cycle of life continues despite the challenges of childbirth. Whether through hormonal shifts after delivery or specific brain changes, this ability plays a crucial role in family dynamics and societal growth. So the next time you hear a mother's story about childbirth, remember that her brain might be helping her focus on the joy over the pain. Discover the magic behind the money tree plant. Jade, a succulent native to South Africa, has captured the hearts of many. This charming plant, often kept indoors for its stunning appearance, is more than just a pretty decoration. Known as the money tree in various cultures, especially in Asia, it's believed to bring good fortune and prosperity. People often display jade plants in their homes or businesses, hoping to attract wealth and success. The jade plant has thick, shiny leaves that store moisture, making it easy to care for. Additionally, its ability to thrive in low light adds to its appeal. If you're looking for a plant that not only beautifies your space but also symbolizes abundance, the jade plant is an excellent choice. Have you considered adding one to your collection? Guess what really drives cancer research today? Scientists are diving into the intriguing world of bee venom in the fight against aggressive breast cancer cells. Research is showcasing how certain compounds found in this natural substance could potentially take down cancer cells that are known to be stubborn and difficult to treat. The idea is exciting, but it's important to take a step back and consider the risks involved, especially since bee venom can trigger allergic reactions in some people. While the preliminary findings are promising, researchers emphasize the need for thorough testing to ensure safety and efficacy. Could this unique approach become a powerful tool in cancer treatment? As studies continue, the hope is that these buzzing little creatures might contribute to breakthroughs that save lives. Stay tuned for updates on this fascinating area of research. Imagine surviving 2 atomic bombings in one lifetime. Tsutomu Yamaguchi faced an unimaginable fate during World War II when he was in Hiroshima on August 6, 1945 for a business trip. Just 3 days later, he returned to his hometown of Nagasaki, only to experience another atomic bomb. Remarkably, Yamaguchi not only survived both blasts, but also lived to be 93 years old, becoming an inspiring symbol of resilience. After the war, he dedicated his life to sharing his experiences, emphasizing the importance of education about nuclear weapons and advocating for peace. His story is a powerful reminder of the human spirit's ability to overcome unimaginable challenges. He lived through severe burns, health issues related to radiation exposure, and the trauma of witnessing devastation. Yet he turned his painful experiences into a message of hope for future generations. How can we learn from his incredible journey? What if I told you about your nails' secret powers? Nails are fascinating structures that protect the sensitive nail bed with their unique hardness. Made primarily of keratin, the same protein that forms our hair, nails play a crucial role in everyday activities, from typing on a keyboard to picking up small objects. Interestingly, nails don't continue to grow after death. Instead, a process called skin retraction makes them appear longer. This optical illusion can often lead to misconceptions about nail growth and health. Our nails can also tell us a lot about our overall well-being, as changes in color or texture can signal health issues. So the next time you look at your nails, remember their protective role and that they are much more than just a beauty statement. What do your nails say about you? Get ready for pizza delivery by reindeer in Japan. In 2016, Domino's Pizza decided to spice up their delivery service with a fun and festive twist by testing a very unique method of delivery. Reindeer. Imagine ordering a delicious pizza and having it arrive at your doorstep not by car, but by these majestic animals. This quirky promotion was aimed at bringing holiday cheer to customers and showcasing a playful spirit surrounding the festive season. Reindeer, often associated with winter magic and holiday traditions, were used in select areas across Japan, making it a delightful sight for pizza lovers. The company wanted to stand out in a competitive market, and what better way to grab attention than with the unexpected? As customers watched these reindeer trotting along the streets, it was hard not to smile. Although this promotion was temporary, it reminded everyone that creativity and fun can turn an ordinary pizza night into an extraordinary experience. Who wouldn't love a little extra magic with their meal? This might surprise you. A toy in a lung? In a remarkable medical twist, doctors thought they were dealing with a dangerous tumor when they found a mass in a 47-year-old man's lung. However, upon closer examination, they uncovered a Playmobil toy traffic cone. This bizarre story begins back on the man's 7th birthday in 1974 when he accidentally swallowed the colorful cone. Surprisingly, his body managed to adapt over the years, allowing him to live normally without any noticeable symptoms for nearly 4 decades. The airway evolved to accommodate the foreign object, which is quite unusual. Most swallowed objects can lead to painful issues, but this man appeared to defy the odds until he reached his 40s. The case highlights both the resilience of the human body and the strange paths that medical mysteries can take. As it turns out, sometimes what lies beneath the surface is far more surprising than we could ever imagine. Can you believe a childhood toy could cause such a unique health mystery? Did you know this about The Proposal's famous scene? In the romantic comedy The Proposal, starring Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds, there's a memorable sex scene that stands out for its unique mix of humor and chemistry. This moment is not just iconic for its laughter, it also highlights the genuine friendship between the two actors. Despite their on-screen connection, both Bullock and Reynolds admitted they felt uncomfortable while filming this intimate scene. The reason? Their strong, pre-existing friendship. Instead of just focusing on the scripted romance, they were aware of their platonic bond, which made portraying that level of intimacy challenging. Their candidness about their discomfort adds a relatable layer to the film, reminding audiences that even Hollywood stars can find certain moments awkward. It's a fascinating insight into how personal relationships can impact performances, making the chemistry feel genuine while also mixing in a bit of comedic flair. Would you believe that strong friendships can complicate on-screen romance? You might be shocked to learn that marshmallows are ancient. Marshmallows have a fascinating history, stretching back around 4,000 years to ancient Egypt. Back then, they weren't the sweet, fluffy treats we enjoy today. Instead, they were crafted from the sap of the mallow plant, which was mixed with honey to create a delicacy. This luxurious treat was reserved for gods and royalty, adding an air of exclusivity and reverence. Over the centuries, the recipe evolved significantly. With the arrival of modern sugar and innovations in cooking techniques, the marshmallow transformed into the soft, sugary confection we know and love. Today, whether you're roasting them over a campfire or adding them to desserts, marshmallows are a delightful reminder of how a simple treat can travel through time, adapting and changing along the way. Isn't it amazing how something so simple has such a rich history? Why exactly does shopping make us feel lost? This feeling is known as the Gruen transfer, named after the innovative architect Victor Gruen. He realized that many malls are designed in a way that confuses shoppers on purpose. By creating winding paths and intriguing layouts, malls encourage us to explore more. Instead of a straight shot to the exit, these twists and turns lead us past enticing displays in various stores. The longer we wander, the more likely we are to make impulse purchases. Essentially, the Gruen transfer turns shopping into an adventure, making it easy for us to lose track of time and our original shopping list. While we may feel a bit disoriented, mall designers cleverly use this phenomenon to boost sales, all while keeping our attention with captivating designs. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get sidetracked in a mall? Believe it or not, Gmail started with a gigabyte of storage. When Gmail launched in 2004, it promised 1 gigabyte of free storage for users, a staggering amount compared to its competitors like Hotmail, which offered just a tiny 2 megabytes. This jump from mere megabytes to gigabytes made many people think it was a prank. At the time, people wondered how Google could give away so much storage for free. Most email services cap storage at a few megabytes, which made the Gmail offer seem unreal. Yet this bold move not only attracted millions of users, but also changed the way we think about email. In just a few years, Gmail became the go-to email service for many, thanks to its innovative features like powerful search capabilities, spam filtering, and, of course, that generous storage. Even today, it's hard to imagine life without Gmail. Isn't it amazing how one idea transformed email forever? Did you know France has the most time zones? France holds this title thanks to its wide-ranging territories that stretch across the globe. While many think of countries as having a single time zone, France's reach includes islands in the Caribbean, the Indian Ocean, and the Pacific, which allows it to operate in an incredible 12 different time zones. For comparison, Russia boasts the most contiguous time zones, with 11 stretching across its vast expanse from Europe to Asia. This geographical diversity means that when it's morning in Paris, it could be afternoon in Reunion Island, or even night in French Polynesia. Each region follows its own local time due to these differences, affecting everything from travel schedules to international communications. So next time you look at a globe, remember the unique timekeeping puzzle that France represents. How does it all fit together? Prepare to be amazed by weather warfare laws. The 1976 Geneva Convention takes a bold stand against the manipulation of weather as a weapon in armed conflict. Imagine a world where nations could modify rainfall or create storms to purposely hurt their enemies. That idea is rightfully alarming. This historic agreement suggests that intentionally altering weather to cause harm isn't just unethical, it's classified as a war crime. The convention emphasizes that controlling natural phenomena like storms or droughts raises serious ethical concerns. By setting these legal boundaries, the world acknowledges the potential for devastation and injustice that could arise from weather manipulation. Can you think of the consequences if countries had the power to wield nature as a destructive tool? By addressing the morality of such actions, the Geneva Convention aims to protect people and preserve global peace, ensuring that even the forces of nature are respected and not exploited. Here's a wild fact about Dubai's flower garden. The Dubai Miracle Garden is the largest flower garden in the world, showcasing over 50 million blooming flowers in stunning arrangements. Spanning 72,000 square meters, it turns the desert landscape into a vibrant paradise filled with intricate designs. Visitors are amazed by structures like the life-size Emirates Airbus A380, which is entirely covered in colorful blossoms. Creativity and technology shine in this garden, where innovative irrigation techniques and climate-controlled systems help flowers bloom even in harsh desert conditions. Every year, new themes and displays emerge, ensuring that returning visitors always find something fresh and exciting. The garden not only delights the senses, but also promotes sustainability and environmental awareness, showing how we can transform challenging terrains into beautiful, thriving spaces. How many flowers do you think you could count in one visit? Guess what really drives historical moments? In 1992, a rather unexpected incident made headlines and left a mark on both American and Japanese politics. During an official dinner in Japan, President George H.W. Bush vomited in the lap of Japanese Prime Minister Keiichi Miyazawa. This embarrassing moment might seem trivial, but it was so shocking that it inspired the creation of a new term in Japan, Bush's suru, which literally means to vomit in public. The event sparked conversation not only about the president's health, as he was later diagnosed with a case of acute gastroenteritis, but also about the sometimes chaotic nature of diplomacy. While such incidents usually fade into history, Bush's suru became a quirky reminder of how personal moments can shape political narratives and public perceptions. Imagine how a simple dinner could lead to a lasting phrase in a different culture. This incident serves as a reminder that even world leaders are human, experiencing discomforts just like everyone else. What do you think this says about the pressures of political life? Did you know Walt Disney had a secret identity? Walt Disney, the creative genius behind Disneyland and Disney World, often took on disguises to sneak into his own theme parks. He wanted to experience the attractions and see how employees interacted with guests without the influence of his fame. By blending in with regular visitors, Disney could better understand what worked well and what needed improvement. This hands-on approach showcased his commitment to ensuring a magical experience for everyone. Whether he wore a hat and sunglasses or dressed casually, his observations helped shape the parks into the beloved destinations we know today. Disney's dedication to quality and customer service really set the standard for theme parks around the world. Isn't it fascinating to think that the man behind the magic was sometimes just another guest, eager to enjoy the fun? Turns out, the truth is that dates are super sweet. These delicious fruits harvested from the date palm boast the highest sugar content of any fruit, containing an incredible 60 to 70 grams of sugar in every 100 grams. That's a whopping 60% of their weight packed with sweetness, making them a fantastic energy booster. When you bite into a date, you're not just enjoying a treat, you're fueling your body with natural energy. This high sugar content is one reason why dates are a popular choice among athletes and outdoor enthusiasts who need quick energy during their activities. Plus, they're full of essential minerals like potassium and magnesium, which contribute to good health. So whether you toss them in a smoothie, munch on them as a snack, or use them to sweeten your favorite recipes, dates are a tasty way to add energy to your day. Have you tried including these super sweet fruits in your meals? Surprisingly, wrap therapy calms anxiety effectively. This innovative technique involves gently rolling individuals in heavy blankets, resembling the cozy sensation of being swaddled like a baby. Many people experience heightened anxiety and stress in their daily lives, leading them to seek effective solutions. Wrap therapy has gained popularity for its unique approach to providing comfort and security. The weight of the blankets creates a soothing pressure that can trigger a relaxation response in the nervous system. This sensation not only helps to reduce feelings of anxiety, but can also promote better sleep and overall emotional well-being. Whether in therapy sessions or at home, this method allows individuals to embrace a sense of calm during challenging times. Have you ever tried wrap therapy as a way to unwind and reset your mind? Can you imagine baby rabbits called kits? It's true. When baby rabbits are born, they are adorable little creatures known as kits. This nickname may sound cute, but there's a fascinating reason behind it. The term kit comes from the word kitten, which also means a young animal. Interestingly, baby rabbits are born hairless, blind, and extremely vulnerable, relying entirely on their mothers for warmth and nourishment. A female rabbit, called a doe, takes special care of her kits, staying close to them and feeding them with her rich milk. In a typical litter, a doe can have anywhere from 3 to 12 kits. As they grow, these kits start to develop their fur and open their eyes, eventually hopping out of the nest to explore the world. So next time you see a baby rabbit, remember those cute little bundles of joy are called kits. Isn't that adorable? Discover the sweet surprise of yellow watermelons. Did you know that yellow watermelons often taste much sweeter than the typical red ones? This delightful fruit boasts a unique honey-like flavor and tender, juicy flesh that can brighten up any dish. Yellow watermelons are becoming increasingly popular, showing up in grocery stores and farmers markets, especially during the summer season when watermelons are at their best. If you're feeling adventurous, you can use yellow watermelons in most recipes that call for red ones. Imagine a refreshing summer salad, a vibrant fruit platter, or a homemade smoothie featuring this sunny fruit. Not only do they add a pop of color, but their distinct taste can also be a delightful twist on familiar recipes. Have you tried yellow watermelon yet? It's definitely worth a taste. Believe it or not, the handpan is magical. This extraordinary musical instrument was born in 2000, thanks to the creativity of Swiss inventors Felix Rohner and Sabine Scherer. Crafted from steel, the handpan features a captivating UFO-like design with multiple tuned areas that produce a rich and warm tone. Its sound is so soothing that many people have embraced it for ambient and meditative music, making it a favorite in wellness spaces around the world. Imagine sitting in a serene environment, deep in thought, as the gentle melodies of the handpan wash over you, helping you relax and find your inner peace. As a relatively new instrument, the handpan has quickly gained a devoted following among musicians and enthusiasts alike. Whether played passionately or lightly tapped, it creates an enchanting auditory experience that captivates the listener. Have you had the chance to hear one in person? Let's uncover the truth about brain power. The human brain is estimated to have a storage capacity equivalent to about 1 million gigabytes, which is like having the memory of thousands of modern laptops at your fingertips. Isn't that incredible? This extraordinary capability comes from the brain's complex network of over 100 trillion neurons and synapses. These tiny connections work together to encode everything from memories and emotions to sensory inputs and learned skills. Each memory or piece of information is like a little spark transmitted through these connections, allowing our brains to process and recall information efficiently. Imagine what this means for learning and creativity. When we engage with new experiences or study new subjects, our brain is constantly forming new pathways, ensuring we can store and retrieve information with ease. So the next time you think about how much you can hold in your mind, just remember your brain's astounding capacity. Can you imagine that male bees are harmless? Unlike their female counterparts, male bees lack stingers, making them generally safe for humans to be around. Female bees possess a modified egg-laying tube that serves as a stinger, which they use primarily for self-defense or protecting their hive. Because male bees don't have this tool for aggression, they frequently buzz around flowers and humans in a rather clumsy manner, adding to their charm. They spend their time collecting pollen and seeking out mates rather than getting involved in stinging. This curious behavior often surprises people who believe all bees are dangerous. In fact, you'll find that many male bee species, like the charming and fuzzy bumblebees, are focused on pollination and play a vital role in our ecosystem. So the next time you see a bee flitting about, remember to appreciate the gentle males who take the sting out of the experience. What if I told you Stonehenge still holds secrets? This ancient monument has fascinated people for centuries, and experimental archaeology is helping to unlock its mysteries. Researchers are using various techniques to replicate how the prehistoric builders might have constructed this iconic site. By using similar materials and methods, they attempt to discover whether massive stones were transported from distant quarries or if local resources were employed. Despite numerous theories about its construction, including the idea that it served as an astronomical observatory or a place for religious gatherings, no one has definitively proven how it was built or what its true purpose is. Each new experiment brings fresh insights, but the true significance of Stonehenge remains a puzzle, inviting everyone from historians to curious visitors to keep exploring its enigmatic past. What will future discoveries reveal? Did you know about Korea's surprising wildlife sanctuary? The Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, separating North and South Korea, is famous for being a tense buffer zone, but it's also an unexpected haven for wildlife. Since the area is heavily monitored and off-limits to humans, nature has thrived in this unusual setting. Rare species like the Korean black bear and the endangered Amur leopard roam freely, finding refuge in the lush vegetation. The DMZ is rich in biodiversity, supporting a variety of plants and animals that have found safety from habitat destruction and hunting. This unique environment has become a biological treasure trove, showcasing the resilience of nature. Researchers and conservationists are excited by the possibilities of studying how these species adapt and survive in such a protected area. As tensions persist, the DMZ stands as a symbol of peace for wildlife, sparking conversations about conservation and the importance of preserving our planet's natural habitats. Who knew that a place designed to divide could instead unite us in our efforts to protect these amazing creatures? Australia's sheep farming history will amaze you. The vast open pastures and favorable climate in regions like New South Wales and Victoria create the perfect backdrop for sheep farming. This practice thrives due to the country's natural resources, allowing farmers to raise strong, healthy flocks. Interestingly, the tradition of sheep farming in Australia dates back to the 18th century when British settlers first arrived. They brought their wool-producing breeds with them, and soon sheep became an integral part of the agricultural landscape. Over time, Australia grew to be one of the largest wool producers in the world, known for its high-quality merino wool that is sought after globally. The combination of expansive land and suitable weather conditions has allowed the industry to flourish, making it not just a vital part of the economy, but also a significant aspect of the Australian identity. Today, sheep farming continues to evolve, incorporating modern techniques while honoring its rich heritage. How does Australia maintain such a strong sheep farming culture in the modern age? Believe it or not, Oryx and Crake warns us. This captivating novel by Margaret Atwood takes readers into a dystopian future where genetic engineering and corporate greed spiral out of control. Imagine a world where humanity's obsession with progress leads to catastrophic consequences. Atwood cleverly mixes dark humor with serious themes, illustrating a society on the verge of collapse. Characters are entangled in a reality shaped by genetic modifications and corporate power, raising questions about ethics and our relationship with technology. As the story unfolds, readers cannot help but reflect on contemporary issues like environmental degradation and the role of big corporations in our lives. Through its vivid portrayal of a potential future, the book challenges us to consider the direction we're heading in today. It serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of making conscious choices for the future. Are we paying attention to the warnings around us? What if I told you seahorses mate for life? These fascinating creatures have a unique approach to love and family. Unlike most animals, it's the male seahorse that takes on the incredible role of pregnancy. During mating, the female deposits her eggs into a special pouch on the male's abdomen. He then fertilizes the eggs and carries them for about 10 days until they hatch. This amazing partnership means they are truly committed to each other, often forming a strong bond that lasts for years. Seahorse couples even perform daily courtship dances to strengthen their connection. With more than 70 species worldwide, they can be found in coastal waters, often among coral reefs or seagrass beds. Their delicate nature and beautiful appearance make them a favorite among ocean lovers. So, the next time you think of love in the animal kingdom, remember the dedicated seahorse couple. How many other animals do you know that share such an incredible bond? Did you know that Michael Jordan left the NBA for baseball? In 1993, the basketball legend made a surprising decision to retire from the NBA, and it wasn't because of the gambling rumors that circulated at the time. In fact, the real reason was much more personal and heartfelt. Jordan was devastated by the tragic death of his father, who had always encouraged him to follow his dreams. This loss deeply affected him, leading him to step away from basketball, a sport he had dominated, to honor his father's memory. Additionally, Jordan had a long-time childhood aspiration to play professional baseball. He signed with the Chicago White Sox and even spent time in their minor league system. Although his baseball venture wasn't as successful as his basketball career, it showcased his determination to challenge himself and pursue his dreams. Did you know that Starbucks cups hide in Fight Club? This iconic film, directed by David Fincher, cleverly showcases a Starbucks cup in nearly every scene. This choice wasn't just random, it ties back to a fascinating line in the movie that critiques corporate branding. The story revolves around an insatiable consumer culture, and the constant presence of the Starbucks cup serves as a clever reminder of how deeply corporations are woven into our lives. It's almost like a secret game for observant viewers to spot the cup as the narrator navigates his chaotic journey. This detail adds an extra layer of commentary, suggesting that even in a fight against societal norms, we can't escape the influence of big brands. The presence of the cup highlights the absurdity of our attachment to these symbols of consumption, making us wonder what role they play in our own lives. Have you noticed the Starbucks cup in every scene? What if I told you brains of OCD patients are wired differently? Researchers have found that the orbital frontal cortex plays a crucial role in decision-making and how we process rewards. In individuals with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, this area of the brain shows hyperactivity. This increased activity may lead to those persistent, intrusive thoughts that many people with OCD experience. Instead of their brains calming down during decision-making, they often become stuck in a loop, leading to compulsive behaviors as a way to alleviate anxiety. For example, someone with OCD might feel compelled to check if the door is locked multiple times, even if they know it is secure. Understanding the brain's role in OCD not only sheds light on the condition, but also helps in developing targeted treatments. Could this knowledge pave the way for better therapies? Here's something incredible about squatters' rights. Adverse possession laws let people claim ownership of land they don't own, but only if they occupy it openly, continuously, and without permission for a set period. This concept, known as squatters' rights, finds its roots in English common law and is present in several countries today. In the United States, for instance, if someone uses a piece of land for 10 years without any challenge from the actual owner, they can legally take possession of it. While these laws aim to promote the productive use of land, they can lead to complicated legal disputes. Some argue that they create loopholes that allow people to take advantage of others' property, raising questions about fairness and justice in land ownership. So what do you think? Are these laws helpful for society or a flaw in our legal system? Discover the surprising song of a housefly. You might not think about it, but that annoying buzz from a housefly has a musical twist. Scientists have discovered that the hum made by these tiny insects is consistently in the key of F, right in the middle octave. This means they can deliver their own unique melody, adding a little bit of music to our everyday lives, even if it's not the kind we want to hear while we're trying to enjoy a meal. The sound is produced by their rapidly beating wings, which can flap up to a staggering 1,000 times per second. This fascinating ability showcases how even the smallest creatures have their own way of communicating, much like how we share stories through songs. Isn't it interesting to think about the diverse and hidden worlds of sound around us? Each insect plays its own part in the symphony of nature. Curious how mouth shape affects your sleep quality? Research shows that the shape of a person's mouth can significantly influence their sleep patterns. Those with certain anatomical features, like a narrow arch or a pronounced overbite, often face challenges such as restricted airflow while sleeping. This restriction can lead to snoring or even sleep apnea, both of which interrupt the delicate balance of a good night's rest. When the air passage is narrowed, it makes breathing during sleep more difficult, causing disturbances that prevent deep, restorative sleep. Interestingly, this means that your mouth's anatomy could play a crucial role in how rested you feel each morning. If you've ever wondered why you wake up tired even after a full night's sleep, examining your mouth shape might just provide some insights. By understanding this connection, you can explore solutions to improve your sleep health and overall well-being. Believe it or not, Frank Richards was shot from a cannon. This carnival performer, famously known as Cannonball Richards, made a name for himself with his extreme stunts that thrilled audiences. His shows included astonishing acts like allowing himself to be punched in the stomach, a feat that seems almost unbelievable today. But that's not all. He would actually be shot out of a cannonball, soaring through the air before landing safely. These daring performances were not easy. Richards only performed them twice a day due to the intense pain involved, proving that he had a high tolerance for discomfort. Born in 1881, he kept captivating crowds until his retirement. Even as he aged, Richards continued to amaze people with his resilience and spirit. Passing away at the age of 81 in 1969, today his legacy lives on as a symbol of courage and entertainment from the golden age of carnival acts. Can you imagine witnessing such incredible feats of daring in person? Did you know that flavors can disguise food tastes? Foods often come with unique flavors that can either enhance or mask their natural taste. For instance, the flavors from the 7th and 13th groups of the periodic table are frequently used in the food industry to create appealing products. These flavors can be natural or synthetic, and they play a crucial role in the way we perceive taste. By using these specific flavors, food manufacturers can effectively hide unpleasant tastes or enhance the overall experience of eating. This is especially important when dealing with items that might not be so appetizing on their own, like certain vegetables or processed ingredients. The clever use of flavors not only makes dishes more enjoyable, but can also encourage people to eat healthier foods that they might otherwise avoid. Have you ever wondered which flavors are hiding in your favorite snacks? You won't believe this about wild turkeys. It's true that hunters often report something incredible. Turkeys can actually play dead when shot. This astonishing behavior highlights the surprising resilience and cunning of these birds. Imagine a turkey, seemingly lifeless on the ground, only to spring back to life and dash away when approached. It's a clever survival tactic that helps them evade capture in incredibly dire situations. This playing dead trick confuses predators and humans alike, allowing turkeys to escape potential threats. Although it might seem shocking, this strategy is part of the turkey's natural instincts for survival. So next time you think about wild turkeys, remember that they're not just birds, they're crafty survivors employing clever tactics to live another day. Why exactly does phytoplankton matter for our planet? These tiny marine organisms, often invisible to the naked eye, play a colossal role in producing about half of the Earth's oxygen through the process of photosynthesis. Phytoplankton absorbs sunlight and carbon dioxide, transforming them into energy while releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Imagine the vast ocean as a bustling underwater farm where these microscopic powerhouses tirelessly work to replenish the atmosphere. These organisms are not just crucial for human life, they also form the foundation of the marine food web, supporting a diverse array of sea creatures, from tiny zooplankton to massive whales. Phytoplankton populations can fluctuate with environmental changes, making their health an important indicator of overall ocean health. Protecting our oceans and the delicate ecosystems they support ensures that these small but mighty organisms can continue to sustain life on Earth for generations to come.